Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel, the place where we make software walkthroughs and tech tutorials made simple. In today's video, we are diving into Businessmap, formerly known as Kanbanize, the powerful business execution platform that helps teams plan, track, and deliver work with clarity and speed. Whether you're managing projects, optimizing workflows, or aligning strategy with execution, Business Map is here to keep everything running like clockwork. We will walk you through the essentials from setting up your boards and automating processes to tracking progress and making data-driven decisions. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make Business Map work for you and your team. So let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do, visit the official website of Businessmap. On the top corner, you have the option to log in using your credentials, but of course, we all know that the better option is to click the Start Your Free Trial. If you do, you will be forwarded to a new page. It's very simple. You just have to provide all the information needed and click the Sign Up button. If you do, you will be forwarded here, and it's very important for you to provide all the information needed because you are giving the Business Maps algorithm to provide you a customizable dashboard that is dependent on your preferences. Okay? And once you've done that, you should be able to access the platform without any problem. And you will have a welcome dialog box to check the step-by-step tutorials, but I'm not going to do that. And as you may notice that the interface is user-friendly, it's very clean and functional. Okay, so here you have all the workspaces. Since this is a newly created account, we are going to create a new works from scratch. You can choose from the team workspace, which is a collection of team Kanban boards where a team collaborates. A typical workspace name would be anything, all right? And a management workspace allows you to manage and to connect one or more team Kanban boards. So we're going to choose the first option. In this case, we're going to choose the board name and the workspace name as how to use Business Map. I'm going to click the Save button. And what will happen is we have now the Kanban or workspace that we have created. You have the three dots icon here where you can rename, clone, move, convert, and edit workflows. Now, if you click the edit workflows, we have the ability to go to the description. All right, so board name is this. We're going to create our description. We have the default templates right here. Okay, so I'm gonna save that. You can choose from the following, and of course, we can have a different color for that. I'm gonna save it, and you have the default templates. Now, you see that you can create here a portfolio lane. If you click the plus button, you can add a new swim lane and plus a card workflow. So with this, you have now the status for the ongoing project. You have the backlog, requested area, in progress, done area, or the completed or ready for archive. You can configure built-in rules if you wanted. All right. And of course, you can have all these. I'm going to make sure that you checked all the necessary rules that you want to apply. If you don't have anything, okay, you can leave it blank, but I highly suggest you click all these. But of course, that is dependent on your preferences and goals, on why you want to configure the built-in rules. You also have the option to configure cycle time, right? I'm going to click the backlog and done and click the apply. But at least you need to select one column because if no selection is made, the cycle time will account for the time in all columns. So we're going to do that. Now, once you've done that, we're going to go back to the board. All right. And then what will happen is we have that already. So we have the initiatives workflow done. Okay. And then if you want to get the analytics, you have the ability to do that. All right. So you have the dataset configuration and the save views. So for the dataset configuration, you can create a new information from scratch. You have the drop-down menu, workflow is and workflow is not. Plus the add card filter if you want to load that as well. You would have to get all these. Now, you see, and as you may notice, you have the dashboard, cycle time, throughput, WIP, flow, blockers, SLES, and forecasting. Of course, the dashboard is your main control center here. showing you a summary of your boards, like projects and key performance indicators in one place. It's like a cockpit view. In a plane, you can see most of the important data, like task in progress, if you have that already, deadlines, without digging into each board. Now, the cycle time is going to be the average time it takes for a task to go from start to like done. So you have the scatter plot, the histogram. If you're going to click on it, you would see how quickly work gets completed. All right. For example, if a design task is started on Monday and finished on Friday, its cycle time is 5 days. And the throughput is essentially the number of tasks completed in a certain time period. All right. For example, you can measure your team's output speed. If your team finishes 20 tasks this month, your throughput for the month is 20. The WIP, or work in progress, is the number of tasks currently being worked on. You have the aging WIP and run the chart wherein you can help keep work manageable and avoid overloading the team. If you have 8 tasks in progress right now, your WIP is 8. And then the flow shows you how smoothly tasks moves through your workflow. It highlights bottlenecks or delays in your process. For example, if tasks pile up in review for too long, your flow is blocked there. And obviously, the blockers are going to be the tasks that cannot move forward due to an issue. Flags items that are tasks or stuck so that they can be resolved quickly. And a software ticket is blocked because it's waiting for client approval. And then you have the SLEs, or the service level expectation. This is going to be the agreed times for completing work. So it sets expectations for how fast tasks should be done because bug fixes should be resolved within 3 days. So it's basically an SLE. The forecasting gives you the ability to predict work when it will be finished based on past performance. So it uses historical data, like 7 days average. The system predicts your new task will also take around 7 days. And of course, if you feel that Businessmap is going to be the platform that answers your business needs, you might want to look into their pricing because, for one, we are using their free trial. And as you may notice, it offers the annual, which is 9 per user per month, and you get to have all of these perks and benefits. All right? And with that being said, thank you so much for watching our walkthrough of how to use Businessmap. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more software tips, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an update. If you have any questions or experiences with Businessmap, drop them in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We will see you again in the next one.